technique is called entangled wing. Entangled wing is a defense against a figure 4 lock. So a figure 4 lock is easier to explain on a real live human being. So when Sensei Gabe gets out here, we'll definitely break that down for you. Now in the meantime, I'm just going to break down and outline the footwork and what the upper body is doing during the technique. So the first thing we do is we step forward once the arm is being attacked and being entangled. We step forward with the right leg slightly off the line, to, let's say around 11:30. The reason why we do so is because we are going to pivot into a 6 o'clock position, and I want to be stable in a left neutral bow when I do so. Another very important reason is we're attempting to check the inside of the right leg of my opponent, inside knee. Now simultaneously, I'm going to check with my left hand around the forearm elbow of my opponent, which again you'll see better on Sensei Gabe. I step forward and slip my right elbow into the chest, tracking the chest up to the chin. Now once that's done, you're going to see their arm now is entangled within my arm. I'm going to take advantage of that moment, shifting to my 6 o'clock, pulling their arm forward over my right shoulder. That's meant to be a hyperextension elbow joint possible break. Now from that position, I'm going to shift all the way, turning my torso into a rear left elbow to the kidney or floating ribs. And then I'm going to untwist to the other side, checking their arm with my left, and then throwing another reverse elbow to the solar plexus. Cross out, step back, on guard. So let's go ahead and take a look at this on Mr. Gabe. Sure. So, figure 4 lock. He comes in, and this is not just a lock that they're holding to cause pain. This is a lock that's usually an attempt, as you can see, he's slipping down for a takedown. He's slipping his leg behind my right leg. So I need to stop that action. If I come in and he doesn't stop this shoulder from rotating and this elbow from rotating into him, he's going to be taken down. But if he was to take his left palm and stop that action, which is exactly what this technique teaches us, that gives him a chance to defend himself against this potential takedown. So, going back to the technique, he comes in, I check, very important, and I step in and slip the elbow all at once. From that elbow slip, this is the arm that's now becoming entangled. My opponent's left arm will snake through as I rotate and shift my body towards 6 o'clock. So from this position, I'm going to hyperextend the elbow up just by anchoring and grabbing a hold of the wrist there. I'm going to slip my elbow to the kidney, left elbow, taking my left arm, checking their arm as I rotate back to my horse stance, hitting the chest with a solar plex shot. Right elbow, cross out, step back, on guard. Let's take a look at this from another angle. As he puts me into the lock, I shift in, immediately attacking the attack, slipping the elbow up, catching their arm, pivoting, and hyperextending. From this position, smack the elbow to the floating ribs kidney, and then bam, hit him with the other elbow in the ribs. Cross out, step back, on guard. So that's entangled wing. Take a look at it. It's much easier on a human being, so we'll definitely review this in your private lesson. Cheers.